All right, today is February 4th. It's Thursday. We've got one more day in the trading week. We've had a great week so far. A lot of fun trading. Today was a little slow. Today was a little mundane. We got whipsawed back and forth on our signals. Not as productive as some of our other days, but that happens. So what we're talking about today, Michael's with me, and what we're talking about today is stocks, trading stocks versus indexes. Doesn't matter what strategy you use, although we prefer our own strategies because they are knocking it out of the park. But we're talking about stocks versus indexes. Why would you trade indexes versus individual stocks? Lots of people have baskets of stocks that they like to trade. Think of all the big players, Apple, Priceline, Google, Amazon, LinkedIn, Netflix. And why, I'm asked frequently, do you choose to trade indexes, the NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500, and the Russell 2000 instead of just picking some really good quality stocks? Well, Michael, I think you just saw a headline here a few minutes ago. What was that about?
Yeah, LinkedIn. We actually traded that stock in the very beginning of the Profit Accelerator program, and that's what caught my eye. But they were down 26% today on weaker than expected guidance, and I mean, that's just to me, it's just too much trouble. That's the only way I know how to say it because get the NDX and the SPX and I know what it's going to do. I think even though some of these stocks are in the NDX, it won't affect it like it does one individual stock if you're trying to go short or long on that stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a matter of choosing an individual company or choosing an index that is a weighted average of all the companies in that index. So the Nasdaq 100, there's a weighted average of 100 different companies that index represents. S&P 500 is a weighted average of 500 different companies. When one company like LinkedIn drops 26%, well, there may be a impact to the index, but it's not a 26% sell-off
Right.
impact. And I've traded stocks a lot over the years, and the more I gravitated towards indexes, the more I enjoyed the stability of the indexes. And I'm a little hesitant to use this word, but it kind of describes what I'm thinking, the predictability. I have a better sense for where the overall market is moving and where I can place my trade on the indexes rather than trading an individual company. Let's pick on another company. Look at what happened to Chipotle in the last few months.
Oh yeah. Yes, all that
The E.
E. coli,
coli issue.
E. coli issue,
Yeah.
and they couldn't get, yeah, I actually saw that. We actually traded that stock in the beginning again. That's another stock we traded
Yes.
was off like 50 and 60 points in one day. I mean, then it'd be up 30 and 40 the next day. I mean, of course, that sounds good, but just it's hard to,
It's hard to
just
capture
too,
those moves.
yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
So Chipotle is a good example of a company that, in general, most people viewed it as a successful, prosperous, leading trend company. I've been to Chipotle quite often, and all it takes is one news story to all of a sudden hammer the stock and take away whatever strong positive view that you might have of that company. There was another one recently, Netflix, a few months ago. We were trading Netflix, and there was some question in the news about whether Netflix could sustain their subscription fees, and I don't even remember all of the
Yeah.
details of that story. But the point was, again, that company, that individual company, the price of the stock suffered because of the news story. So,
You know what?
yeah,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead,
Mark. You know
Michael.
what? I just thought about this too, and we talk about this on a daily basis. You don't get as many cycles to me, quick cycles in a stock. So let's say LinkedIn's down 22%, 26%. More than likely, in the next couple of days, it's not going to bounce. It could. It could bounce up and cycle back up, cycle back down. And stocks do cycle, but the indexes, they really cycle. I mean,
Yes, they do.
they have huge swings during the day. I mean, if you look at a chart, I mean, it's like a roller coaster. I mean, just for a 3-minute chart that lasts just one day, The cycles are phenomenal. So you won't get that in a stock, I don't think. I mean, it goes down and stays down, and you know, so
Well, and so taking that concept, yesterday on the show here, we talked about the number of positions we had locked in and what we were estimating our profits to be. And I think, Michael, you said maybe somewhere between 4,000 to 6,000 in profits. Kind of depended
yeah,
on where we opened today, and there were some variables in there, right?
yes,
So what did end up happening is today we took profits of 51.31. That's $5,131. So $5,131. Your estimate based on the number of positions we locked in was spot on. We were right in the middle of your range, and that was on 11 positions. Now, the average number of positions that we'll trade in our live trading room is 3.3 positions. That's the average number of positions that we open and close within a day, that we trade within a day. And so we opened 11 or took profits on 11 positions today, and that's a new high for us. We've never actually traded that many positions in a single day. So that was a pretty strong, productive day for us yesterday that carried into today, where we closed those positions, uh, took the profits, and actually had some other positions that we took profits on today also. So yesterday was very productive. Today, I would say not so productive. We only locked in profits on one position today. Um, and that's why we run an average, 3.3 positions a day. 11 closed out today. It might only be one tomorrow. But here's the thing I like to think about, Michael. We only had, you and I look at this, we only had one position. We look at this as perhaps a challenge or not as productive. But we locked in one position that is most likely going to give us $300 to $400 of profits when we close it out tomorrow, right?
yeah, that's right.
And and so if we have a light day, or if we have an off day, or a day we don't think was very good, and it resulted in $300 to $400 of profits, by any other measurement, that would be a good day.
It would, it would.
Because if we complete that position tomorrow, which we know it's locked in and guaranteed profits, we can't lose on that position. We're going to close it tomorrow. If we complete that position tomorrow, that's 44 days of trading days. And we've had 5 days in those 44 that we didn't make anything. We had no profit, no loss. And we had 2 days that we had losing day. Um, that's a pretty good track record, and something that the people in our live trading room are enjoying. Michael, we had someone in the trading room today telling us that I think she's been in there for 3 days, and she made $7,800 in
Yeah,
three
she did.
days.
She did. Yes, this is her first week. She made 7,800.
$7,800. So people are asking you and I to teach them the specifics of what we do in the trading room. How do you choose this? How do you select that trade? How do you know when to get in? How do you choose the right strategy? And we know that our live trading room is, for us, an active trading experience. We are there to trade. We are there to trade your account. We're there to trade my account. Allison and Aaron are each trading their accounts. We are there to trade. That's our priority. We're not there to actually teach. We give people the opportunity to sit in on the trading room and just watch and observe and listen as we're placing trades, but they've been asking for the details. How can I learn how to do that so that I can be a little more knowledgeable and do it on my own? And so that's why we created the Profit Accelerator program. Profit Accelerator program will be a webinar series that actually starts next week on Monday. It's running Monday through Thursday next week. And it's going to teach all the details, all the specific rules of the signals and the strategies that we use, including how to manage a position if something starts moving against you. So the Profit Accelerator program is an opportunity to learn all the details. Now, where I was going with that is the client who shared with us that she's been there this week, her first week, made $7,800 so far this week. She paid the $1,995 fee to attend the Profit Accelerator program, and she's still net ahead. So you take $2,000 out of her 7,800, and she's up 5,800, and she bought herself tuition for the Profit Accelerator program. We're going to teach her how to fish instead of giving her fish, and we're going to just help her be an even more successful trader. So I'm pretty excited about it, Michael. You and I are going to be co-teaching this next week, and we're going to share a lot of information with people. And what I've seen, emails from people, they're just very excited about the opportunity to learn.
Oh, I can't wait. We have a blast.
Yeah.
Love helping people learn and teaching something that can change their lifestyle or their life or financial future. And you take control of it.
Well, we offer people an opportunity to come into the live trading room and observe us. And a lot of people have taken us up on that. It's only $295 for a month. And what I just think is so cool, and as a businessman, I love the price point for the Profit Accelerator program. I love it because we've not just heard from this young lady today, but we've heard time and time again over the last couple of weeks. Made I've already made enough to pay for a year of subscription to the live trading room. I've already made enough to pay for the Profit Accelerator program. When you can be given an opportunity to learn, but you're given an opportunity even in advance of that to earn enough to pay the tuition, because we're not going to give this away free. I would love to, but we're going to charge something for us. There's a value, and um, we should rightfully charge something for it. But I love the fact that people are actually making that tuition back in profits right now, even before the program has started. And that's
That's
what's
right.
really exciting for me.
Yes.
All right. Any last thoughts, Michael, before we close today?
No, I'm just really excited about tomorrow morning on the opening because we're set up to go either way basically. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I can't wait. A little excited about that tomorrow morning. It could be a grand day tomorrow. A
Yeah, I
grand
should
day.
clarify that because we only locked in one guaranteed position today, but we have other
Hmm.
positions that are out there, and we are straddling the market. We will win regardless of which direction the market moves. If there's a big move in either direction, we could be locking in some pretty significant profits tomorrow. So
Yes.
that remains to be seen. All right, Michael. As always, thanks for doing such a great job of hosting our live trading room and for being part of the Option Moneymaker trading team. We will be back. We won't be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday. And Monday is when we launch the Profit Accelerator program. 3 o'clock Pacific time, Monday afternoon, we will be on teaching everyone the Profit Accelerator program who signed up. So if you're interested, check us out at optionsmoneymaker.com/accelerator and learn how to accelerate your profits, grow your account, and have a lot of fun along the way. We'll talk to you again next week.